Ja, hallo liebe Freunde und willkommen zu einem neuen Video. Ja, es ist gleich soweit. Der Livestream von NT 1.1 beginnt gleich. Ich will es nicht wegverreden, das sind nur noch 60 Sekunden. Bin ein bisschen spät reingegangen jetzt, weil ich noch ein bisschen mit HSR beschäftigt war. Ja, und jetzt geht's los. Ich gehe rüber und dann schauen wir das Ganze mal an, was uns denn da so erwarten wird. So, wollen wir mal ein bisschen warten hier. Wenn ich mal da auch hochschalten kann. Auf Vollbild. Wie kann ich das jetzt noch nicht? Ich weiß nicht warum. Aber egal, warten noch ein bisschen. So. So, eben kurz noch mit HSR ein bisschen zu Ende machen. Geht gleich los hier. Din, din, din. So, mit. So, haben wir hier schönes. Noch einsammeln. Auch noch mitnehmen. Das hier noch. Oh, noch 61 Sekunden. Gut. Dann machen wir das mal kurz weg. In der Chat. So. Mal kurz. Hast ja ein bisschen warten. Wird auch die Titel machen eigentlich? Ja, ist Deutsch, gut. Ja. Der war gut. Und der war gut. Der war gut, Alter. Oh, der war gut, ey. Erstmal schön im Halb machen. Ja, ist im Halb, ja. Ist erst im Halb. Ja gut, dann. Ja. Ist ja erst um halb. Natürlich das so aufgemacht. Dann ist das noch hier zu Ende. HSR kurz noch aus. So. Einsammeln. So. Dann ist HSR auch fertig. Komplett aus. Hier noch 10 Minuten. Bin gespannt, was kommt. So. mache ich ja NTE schon mal auf. Wenn der Code nicht kommt, kann ich mir gleich eingeben. Aber sonst ist jetzt wirklich, wer sie jetzt ist hier. Bin ja gespannt. Ich muss gerade gucken, dass man das nicht doppelt hört hier. Es ist das und das. Machen wir mal kurz den auf jeden Fall vorsichtshalber den Ton jetzt hier aus. So, jetzt muss ich mal ganz sicher an die Seite. So. Ah ja, ich muss auch kurz noch in den Kaffee gehen. Ich muss die neuen Sachen reinnehmen. So. So, haben wir hier einen Levelaufstieg, da fehlen noch, oh, fast eine Mille fehlen noch. Ja, noch schönes. Das letzte hier, ausgebe. Ich bin schon auf Full. Fünf Minuten. Mal kann man da noch bitten. Habe ich hier irgendwas? Das ist das Falsche. Nee. Achso, boah, ja, was gucken wir hier? Ist auf jeden Fall gleich zu dem. Ne. Aha. Aber macht eigentlich nicht mehr so viel Sinn. Nein, mit das eigentlich nicht hoch machen. Habe ich vielleicht noch jemanden? Machen wir lieber mal. 3 Minuten. full. Das. So, Alexander schon Aufgaben gemacht. So, das war mir das mal ab. Ding, 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 ding. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, haben es 1 Minute länger gemacht. Ja, los geht's jetzt aber endlich.
Normal is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers, to the special preview for NTE version 1.1, Dreamwalk Corridor. I'm your host, Light. Great to see you all again. In today's preview, designer Baggy and I will walk through everything that's coming in the new version.
Hi everyone, I'm Baggy from the NTE design team. So glad to be here.
So, Baggy, what's in store for this version? New espers? New gameplay? New story?
Well, let's set the stage with a quick preview video.
Thanks to our correspondent for that report. That was the latest on the Tomato Devil incident. Now for a special feature. The Sunward Resort, founded with the support
Anyway,
of the
it's good that the kid came back. The kid did come back, but the personality is different. It's as if a different person came back. Do you think somehow the kid got swapped? I've heard of similar things lately. What the heck are you saying?
The resort sponsor, renowned philanthropist Anana, had this to say. I believe the experience of forming an emotional bond with
So loud.
Achten wir mal auf die Insel. Immer für die Qualität gucken.
My opponents usually don't end up well. My opponents usually don't end up well. I'm feeling good. Take a good. Blocking out.
In the main story episodes so far, we've already had our first encounter with the mysterious organization known as the Scarlet Letter. But that was only the beginning. An organization member suddenly resurfacing? Faces we thought we'd never see again? Intel on the whereabouts of the betrayer? Nothing is what it seems.
Sounds like our run-ins with the Scarlet Letter are far from over.
Right, but I won't give too much of the story away just yet. Let's jump into some gameplay footage instead.
Ja, die hat man, glaube ich, schon von der Weiten schon gesehen, nämlich. Ach, ein neuer Angelplatz. Oh, schön. Sonnenblumenfeld laufen. Was gleich vor der Foto-Hotspot ist dann.
In version 1.1, appraisers will pass through Sunward Island and take in the coastal scenery just outside Heathrow. There's also a brand new location anomaly, the Corridor of Echoes, within which you'll square off against new enemies.
Boah, wenn das ein Boss oder so.
We'll leave the rest as surprises for you to discover in-game.
All right, make sure to jot down our first redeem code now.
Ah, ja,
Take a quick break and be right back.
Kann man mal eingeben hier.
Welcome back.
What?
Let's skip the small talk and go
Das
straight to
war-
what everyone's been
Das
waiting
war
for.
ja mies, Alter.
The new character reveals.
Wow, jumping right in. So, who's joining the
Oh,
team
das war
this
ja
time?
mies, ey.
Actually, she's already an old friend of ours. Say hi to Lacrimosa.
Ach, die und die Tomaten.
As ETD4's lovable little ace, Lacrimosa has a habit of turning up half asleep in the most unexpected of places. And she's known to stop dead in her tracks at the sight of a tomato jelly vending machine. But quirks aside, she's still one of ETD's most dependable members, and she'll always show up when you need her.
I'm sure everyone already knows Lacrimosa by now. From the new Helios incident to the Tomato Devil incident, we've all seen her in action. So, Baggy, can you walk us through her Esper ability and combat kit?
Of course! Lacrimosa's Esper ability attribute is Chaos. With that, she can conjure all kinds of objects out of thin air. And she can even copy enemies along with their combat techniques, creating exact duplicates that fight using their original moves.
But a quick heads up here, some of these effects only unlock after you complete Lacrimosa's spin-off quests.
In combat, Lacrimosa controls her Esper constructs to attack enemies and applies the Nightmare effect to her targets. Nightmare deals 1 tick of chaos damage per second over 3 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. When she unleashes her ultimate, Working Day Judgment, her Esper constructs sweep a wide area, applying Nightmare to all affected enemies and instantly maxing out their stacks.
Let's check out some live gameplay of Lacrimosa in action.
Lacrimosa. Angry.
Now that we've seen Lacrimosa in combat, let's take a look at the new outfits she'll be getting in version 1.1.
Ach ja, das ist ihr jetzt. Das Bindungsoutfit. Ah, das passt sie dann noch an. Ah, okay. War doch schon was. Aber der Freizeitpark freigeschaltet?
while we're on the topic, there is one more thing I'd like to mention. We've been listening closely to all the feedback on character models, and we've gone back and reworked several of them. Here's a look at how some of those updates turned out.
Nicht gut, ey.
Among the characters you just saw, there's one you've already fought alongside who's joining the roster in 1.1. That's Chaos, one of the heavy hitters in ETD 6. Chaos usually comes across as upright with zero tolerance for evil. But once you get to know him, you'll find he's also a battle maniac, kinda blunt, and a bit of a chatterbox. Chaos's Esper ability attribute is Lokashana. He can summon a thick fog with his Esper ability and shape it however he wants. Most of the time, he molds it into a hound that fights at his side. The heavier the karma those around him carry, the more fog he seems to have to work with. Out in the open world, Chaos can leave his hound behind as a teleport anchor, and teleport back to the hound whenever he wants.
So basically, you get to drop your own teleport waypoints.
Exactly. In combat, Chaos uses his attacks to build up crime charges, and marks his targets with a warrant effect when his skills or ultimate connect. He spends his crime charges to unleash a follow-up attack that deals heavy damage. While warrant is in effect, all of his damage to that target is amplified for a set amount of time. His ultimate, Retribution, doesn't just apply warrant on hit, it also amps up the heavy follow-up damage that comes after.
Chaos is also getting outfits with a totally unique style, so appraisers will get to see a very different side of him. In version 1.1, Scarborough Fair will run 2 limited boards
Am
back-to-back,
3. Okay,
Fading
fängt an.
Reverie and Forsaken Path, featuring limited S-class characters Lacrimosa and Chaos respectively.
That's right. The Fading Reverie board will run for 21 days, and Forsaken Path will run for 14. So make sure to keep an eye on those windows.
Running alongside the limited boards are the skin perks
Boah,
events.
das ist auch nur
The
ein.
outfits shown on screen
Das ist drin im
drop
Skin.
directly from the boards, and they're also guaranteed once you hit a set number of total rolls on the matching board.
The Arc Shop is also getting refreshed alongside the limited boards. Version 1.1 brings 2 limited time Arc research programs, the Nocturne Special and the Pursuit Special, running on the same schedule as their matching limited boards.
Quick
Stimmt, die
reminder
haben-
for appraisers. When 1.1 goes live, part of the inventory in the exchange shop is
Das heißt, die
also
machen
getting
5
refreshed.
Rhythmus ab.
You'll be able to spend
Aber der erste
lost
3
pieces
Wochen,
in
der
the
zweite
shop
2
on
Wochen.
dice and up to 20 tri-keys. Before we move on to what's next, let's drop the second redeem code of the preview.
Der ist so schlecht, dass er gar nicht eingehen kann.
Before it expires.
Bring, guck mal weg.
We've covered the new story and characters. What else is the new version bringing?
Hold on, there's actually a bit more on those 2 characters we haven't shown yet. In version 1.1, leveling up your bond with Lacrimosa and Chaos gradually unlocks Ride Along, Move In, and a handful of new interactions. Let's take a look at a quick gameplay demo.
Das kennen wir ja schon mal. Sternpapier. Das ist eigentlich weniger wie gut. Von der Höhe passt es.
One thing to note, when inviting characters to move in, you can't have a male and a female companion living in the same house at the same time.
Also in version 1.1, we're opening up the City Hangout storyline for Lacrimosa and Chaos. So keep an eye out while exploring the city. You might just bump into them.
Why don't we sneak in a quick teaser of some new footage?
Einmal so ein Burger essen, nie mit Tomaten wieder. Das sind aber große Scheiben.
I have to say, these chance encounters are exactly the kind of thing you want to capture and remember. And wouldn't it be great if we could share those photos and videos with more people?
Oh, speaking of sharing, I've got some good news on that. In version 1.1, the Bagel chat app is getting a major upgrade and entering its testing phase. Want to share something? Do it on Bagel. Open up your in-game photo album, post about your day, share real moments from Heathrow, and find people who get you. Bagel is also going to be your go-to source for in-game inspiration. Wondering which spots in Heathrow make for the best photos? Just scroll Bagel and you'll find what you're looking for.
So, are we talking likes, follows, and bookmarks? Don't tell me, there's an algorithm pushing posts too?
Yep, the whole package. And on top of that, appraisers can earn Praise Jam by posting and hitting engagement goals, which you can spend at the Bagel shop for in-game items.
Sounds great. But is Bagel going to force everyone to be social? What about the introverts among us?
No worries. Bagel's content feed is randomized, so there's no forced social interaction. After all, the whole point of Bagel is to make city life feel more enriching and authentic for everyone. There's a lot more to it, but we'll let appraisers discover the rest in-game once version 1.1 is live.
So what other intel can we share today? Anything else you've prepared for us?
Actually, I've got plenty to share. A lot of you have probably heard about the Heathrow detention facility by now. Recently, a crew of thugs calling themselves the Tornado Gang got locked up there. Even behind bars, they refuse to clean up their act and keep picking on anyone weaker than them. Their leader, Tornado, is basically running the place.
Let me guess. Appraisers are about to teach these repeat offenders a serious lesson?
That's right. And combat works a little differently this time around. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Wow, this is real fist-to-the-face, hand-to-hand combat. Is this just a one-off challenge mode?
Not at all. After you beat Tornado, you'll unlock a brand new city stamina activity, the Fight Club.
Ooh.
It comes in solo and matchmaking modes, with matchmaking supporting bouts of up to 4 players.
That sounds pretty fun. But we do want to put a quick disclaimer out there. These bouts are all in good fun, and we can confirm no fighters were harmed in the making of this mode.
After 1.1 goes live, we're also adding the Underground Circuit mode to our racing minigame. It's a mode along the lines of a no-holds-bar bumper brawl, with matchmaking for 6 players.
Wait. No holds barred and brawl? Is this even a real race anymore?
That's debatable. Unlike normal races, you can't summon your own vehicle here. When the opening countdown ends, 6 vehicles spawn at random, and every player has to grab one for themselves. And during this phase, players can't attack each other.
So whoever grabs the best car wins? Where's the brawl in that?
Hang on, here's where it gets good. For starters, when you get in, you can still choose to drive or ride in the passenger seat, and the 2 players in the same car are considered teammates. Second, every car that spawns comes preloaded with weapons by default, and both the driver and passenger can use them to attack other vehicles and players. If you bring a vehicle's durability down to 0, it explodes, and the players inside are instantly KO'd and out of the race. Attacking players directly damages the character they're currently using, and once all 4 of their characters go down, that player is eliminated.
Oh, now I see how the brawl part works. So whether you team up with your passenger on the fly or go your own way, there's some real strategy in that call. So are the weapons the same for every car?
Yes, every car starts with the same default weapon. But weapon crates are placed at intervals along the track. Drive into one, and your car picks up a specific weapon.
What kinds of weapons are we talking about?
First up is the default weapon, your standard semi-auto fire. Pick up a shotgun, and you'll deal area damage, while the Gatling lets you unload a continuous high-speed barrage.
Anything heavier than that?
Oh yeah, there's a rocket launcher that fires once every few seconds, and on hit, it triggers a big AoE explosion. On top of that, there's a special item called Fire Support. Picking it up doesn't replace your current weapon, but it lets you call in a precision missile that homes in on whoever's currently in first place. If you're already in first, it targets second instead.
Yikes! Getting hit by one of those is gonna basically wipe out your car's durability. Are you just toast at that point?
Not at all. Out on the track, you'll also come across tire repairs. Drive into one to fix your tires and recover some vehicle durability. Just keep in mind, this item only heals the car, not the player's character.
Tire repairs, huh? So in this mode, you can win by going after your opponent's tires.
We'll let the appraisers discover that for themselves.
All right, I'll definitely be one of the first to try this out when the update drops. That wraps up the gameplay portion. Coming up next, we're putting up the 3rd redeem code of today's preview. Make sure to redeem it before it expires. See you in a bit.
Weg. Okay, das Mod wird cool, ey. Bin gespannt. Ne? Oh, ein guter.
So, the Porsche Callab is finally here? Ever since the game launched, we've only been able to look at the Porsche building and the cars parked outside, with nothing else we could really interact with.
Don't worry, we've got you covered. Version 1.1 brings a brand new vehicle, the Porsche 918 Spider. Brand new collab outfits? and a brand new property, Pegasus Residence. The property comes with a car elevator, so appraisers can drive their vehicles right up to their floor.
Hab erstmal die Moneten dafür. Ne? Ich bin mir schon, wie teuer das ist, die neue Wohnung.
So how do we actually get the Callab vehicle? And what about the Callab outfits we just saw in the video?
The Callab vehicle, the Porsche 918 Spider, along with this round's Callab outfits, can all be obtained through polls in a limited time event during version 1.1. Let me finish. You can choose whether to spend Analyth or Fawns on the polls. Version 1.1 also comes with more events, where appraisers can earn rewards like
Phones? Du kannst es mit
Expansion
Phones
Cores
sogar
and
prügeln,
Fawns.
oder?
For full details, keep an eye on our official accounts across all platforms.
Am 4. wäre das erst resettet. Aha. Ach, Doppelphone. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, also kannst du dann doppelt. Aha. Ach, der neue.
We're also rolling out ongoing improvements across the game. We've put the full list in the patch notes, so appraisers, take a moment to look it over.
Ah, du kannst es teleportieren dorthin. Direkt, da musst du nicht mehr hinlaufen. Ja gut, bei der Hexe war was anderes. Du bist nur für ihn hinzulaufen.
Coming right up. When
genau, die
10
10 Grad
goes
Puls.
live, the daily login event opens back up. Log in for a total of 7 days during the event to claim 10 solid dice. After the version 1.1 update drops, we'll be sending all appraisers a Heathrow special gift pack via in-game mail. Please trust that we're committed to building Heathrow into the city you've all been hoping for. Going forward, we'll be holding ourselves to a higher standard, so we don't put appraisers through experiences like that again.
And with that, today's special preview is just about wrapped up. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch.
Thanks, everyone. And one quick announcement. Now, there's more ways to play NTE. Pre-registration is officially live on Steam, the Epic Game Store, and the Samsung Galaxy Store. Head over to your preferred storefront, search for Neverness to Everness, hit that wishlist and pre-register button so you're ready to jump in across multiple platforms. We're also thrilled to announce that we'll be teaming up with NVIDIA's GeForce Now cloud gaming service. Our goal is to bring appraisers an even smoother, more accessible cross-device experience in the future. Keep an eye on our official channels for more updates. Lastly, we hope to see more appraisers enjoying city life in NTE and creating memories in Heathrow that are uniquely their own.
And that's a wrap on today's preview. See you next time. Bye.
Ja. Mal weg. Interessant. Okay, also Teleporterpunkt. Ja, ist interessant. Schon als Hälfte, wenn man sich hinpolitieren kann, nicht mehr hinlaufen muss, spart ein bisschen Zeit. Gut, das war auch interessant. Mal gucken, gut, bei den Charakteren. Weiß jetzt nicht, ob ich mir da welche holen werde. Oder mit Porsche. Das ist interessant mit Porsche, dass du mit Fonds sogar pullen kannst. Da bin ich noch gespannt, wie teuer ein Pullern wird davon. Das muss ich mir mal persönlich angucken. Also, die wird mit Fight Club interessant werden. Auch noch. Des Weiteren, wie gesagt, muss ich mir angucken, wie das Patch wirklich wird. Punkt 1, da muss ich mal gucken. Also am 1., am 3., also am Mittwoch, also fast dann 1,5 Wochen. Was habe ich dann nur die passende Schicht? Oh, so schön. Ja, das soll es dann auch von meiner Seite hier gewesen sein. Also dann. Ich war gespannt jetzt.